It's a big question and a frustration on many of our minds. Why does Utah have such higher gas prices than much of the country?
Yeah, a brand new report looks to answer that very question. News specialist Lad Egan with details on what that report found. Lad?
Yeah, it's a question we all want the answer to, and more than that, we would just like to see prices come down. The new report says over the last few years, Utah's gas prices have been trending higher than the rest of the country. Before that, our prices normally stayed at or below the national average.
I don't quite understand why, but I find it kind of makes everybody's life difficult.
Ask anybody at a gas station.
Yeah, I've noticed we kind of froze quite a bit higher.
And they'll tell you about Utah's high gas prices.
I definitely think we should look into it and figure out what's going on.
It sucks. It really sucks.
Katie Landon's boyfriend recently drove across the country from the East Coast.
I noticed that as you get closer to Utah, it gets more and more and more expensive.
Take today, for example. Utah's average for a gallon of regular is just above $4, while nationally it's down to $3.70. Because of this persistent shift higher, Governor Cox requested that the Utah Office of Energy Development study the issue. They found the biggest factor is an imbalance of supply and demand. Demand is rising here in the West, the report says, while government incentives and political pressures encourage less supply.
There's been some things that have happened in other states where there's been some closures of refineries and made some biofuel refineries, which actually cut production in half.
The 33-page report says local demand, particularly along the West Coast, is outstripping local supply, leaving out-of-state supplies like those coming in from Utah to fill the void. This connection to higher-priced markets has rippled back into Utah, creating local prices that trend higher than the national average. The report also looked at state and federal taxes, which cost Utahns about 50 cents per gallon, finding that Utah's taxes and fees do not contribute to Utah's higher than national average gasoline prices.
In terms of solutions, the report says that Utah could decrease demand by providing more public transportation. That would get more cars off the road. Also, the report says that we could encourage refineries to produce summer blend gasoline in the winter when prices are cheaper and then store it until the summer. Reporting in Lehigh, Lad Egan, KSL 5 News.